This is Inside the 18 on WVUsports.com. I'm Adam Zundel and welcome to another edition of Inside the 18, your weekly look at the men's and women's soccer programs right here at West Virginia University. We had a full slate of action over the weekend and we'll get to the scores and highlights in a bit. But first, when the WVU men defeated Hartford on August 25th, our cameras were there from early in the day to late in the evening. Now let's take a look.
Take that field and you let them know exactly who's coming out to play this evening. You all right? You're at WD. You go out and you represent to the best you can.
Now here's the scores and highlights from this past weekend's action. On Friday, the WVU women played their second top 10 opponent in a row when they took on Penn State in the WVU 90-minute Classic. A crowd of over 2,000 saw the teams battle to a 0-0 draw at halftime. Penn State took the lead in the 55th minute, but Kate Schwindel evened the score in the 85th on this nice chip over the Nittany Lion goalkeeper. The game went to 2 overtimes. West Virginia had some chances in the first overtime session, but Penn State scored on a set piece with just over a minute to play to take the 2-1 victory. On Sunday, the Mountaineer women went up against Miami and despite several chances couldn't put the ball in the net. Thus, they had to settle for the scoreless draw. On the men's side, it was a tough trip to ACC country as the Mountaineers dropped games to #1 ranked North Carolina and Wake Forest by the same 1-0 scoreline. Against Wake Forest, the Mountaineers had to endure a 2-hour weather delay and then play a man down for the majority of the game. That's it for this week. As always, you can keep up with the Mountaineer soccer program 24/7 by going to WVUsports.com. We'll see you next week for another edition of Inside the 18.